So DePin, like you said, decentralized physical infrastructure network, already in terms of the world of blockchain, this has existed for many years. This is not new.
Right, even the Bitcoin chain is, the ledger is located on all of these independent
I mean, you can look at
machines.
Bitcoin as like the most powerful DePin that there is, especially in terms of compute. That's why there's been some people recently proposing and saying, what if we could take all of this radical amount of computation that's happening on the Bitcoin network and actually like direct it to be used for things like, actually underpinning the computational power of decentralized AI systems. It absolutely should be. The fact that that computation is just being used to only secure the ledger that's saying, I sent you 0.1 Bitcoin and you sent it to that guy, which is cool. Trust me, I think Bitcoin's done stuff that no one can touch. Like in terms of censorship resistant blockchain network for transfer and store of value, like nobody has touched it. Nobody's even come close to it. That's the reality. When you look at the core fundamental of what it is, now, because that network is now essentially the most powerful supercomputer on the planet. When you look at the collective compute of the Bitcoin network, it blows everything away. So the thought of like leveraging that for other things to me is an exciting idea. Now, what we focus on with Raiinmaker is saying, okay, how do we again bring it to the individual user? Make it so we build a network that anyone can come on and contribute some value, whatever it is, be rewarded for that value that they're contributing. So right now on the network protocol, people are able to, via desktop, laptop, and mobile devices, actually run a validator node on our network. So right now there's 150,000 plus nodes running in testnet. So that's people on a mobile device, which is happening via the Raiinmaker app. All they do is sign a terms of service. Each user has not only the validator code running in the background, software that's essentially looking at the network and saying, are there blocks that I need to sign, or transactions that need to be confirmed, or is there the decentralized computation of AI data that needs to be processed using the GPU power of my smartphone or laptop or desktop device? And so that's like high level. To me, I would say we're more focused on what I would call like lightweight DePin, meaning like not as much saying, oh, we're gonna render the next Star Wars movie, or we're gonna render heavy computational stuff. Although we can do that in a decentralized, parallelized, computation across all the devices that is capable on Raiinmaker now. We're more focused on the data side in terms of, again, this user validating and verifying this data was used to train this model, and doing that in a very distributed manner. So I would say at the core level of our network, we have what's called the user action layer, which is that Brian Rose logs into Raiinmaker app, he generates a piece of art, he trains a stable diffusion model through data labeling. All of those actions are being actually signed on chain with your own cryptographic keys. So the first layer of the network is basically thousands or millions of users signing proof on chain of their own behavior or actions, which is radically decentralized. It's again, philosophically a little different than other EVMs and other networks, which are great at what they do. We just again are very focused on a specific approach to mass adoption, scalable application of decentralized AI and Web3. So yeah, in terms of the DePin side, again, bringing it back, the ability to process in a decentralized or distributed manner, AI computation and validation or verification of consensus across all of these devices, which anybody can be a validator on the Raiinmaker network, which is, I think, pretty cool.